The world had ended, but no one seemed to notice. The sun still rose, birds still sang, and the muted hum of the city went on, indifferent. Only I felt the gaping, raw tear in the fabric of existence. My love, my BF. Gone 56. 56. The number repeated in my head, a nonsensical mantra, because it was too young, too sudden, too final. Last night, we'd been laughing. Or maybe it was yesterday morning, over coffee. The days bled into a meaningless blur now, marked only by the devastating divide of before and after. He was healthy, vibrant, always planning, always productive. The rock, the steady hand, the comforting presence around whom I had meticulously, lovingly built my entire life. He had given me a love that felt like a sanctuary, a warmth that was both partner and fatherly love, anchoring me, grounding me, and now, God. Because it certainly wasn't this. The call came, a sharp, unwelcome intrusion into a moment of peace. The words that followed were a cold, brutal splash of reality. I remember my mind scrambling, trying to find a logical explanation. An illness, a sudden, quiet departure. Anything but the truth. But the truth was a sledgehammer, smashing everything I knew. When I saw him, laid out, still and impossibly quiet, the reality hit with a force that stole my breath. This wasn't a peaceful sleep. This wasn't fair. Just yesterday, he was here, breathing, talking, planning our next quiet evening, our next big dream, smiling, and in a single, cruel beat, he was gone, vanished. How could a person, so solid, so present, simply cease to be? The house filled with people, faces, blurred by my own tears, offered hushed condolences. They cried, a few quiet sobs, a shared moment of sorrow. Then, they moved on. To the kitchen, to other conversations, to their own lives. They moved on, but I remained frozen, stuck in the agonizing space between was and is. The pain is a physical entity, a crushing weight on my chest, a burning ache behind my eyes. It is killing me. Every breath is a struggle against the tide of grief. Every thought a torment. I want to die. The idea is a constant whisper, a dark promise of escape from this unbearable agony. But then there's the other whisper, the one that says suicide is sinful, that it's not the way. And so, I am trapped, suspended in a limbo of unbearable suffering. I feel so lost, so utterly, terrifyingly alone. He was my everything, my anchor, my sole confidant, my safest harbor. Without him, the world is a vast, empty expanse, and I am a Life is a cruel joke, unexpectedly miserable, a terrifying reminder of its fragility. We cling to grudges, we lie, we fight, as if time stretches endlessly before us. But it doesn't. And now, I am left with only the gaping void where he once was, and the crushing weight of a love that still burns, even as its object is gone. I miss him so much. It is a pain that consumes, a void that swallows.